Hello, my name is Franck Pontais and I'm going to show you today a very simple way to make terrines. I've got my book here which is called Terrines and Verines, but what's important for me, for you to understand, you can make a terrine very quickly and very easily. To put in this terrine, we've got smoked mackerel, fillet, already cooked, some salmon, hot cooked smoked salmon, or it can be smoked trout, the way you want it. Some potato, some lemon, and a bit of saffron and butter, and that's it. So what I've done, in this pan you can see, I just peeled the potato like that, you know, and make some little squares. So you peel your potato. So the beauty of the terrines, or whatever terrines you use to do, the beauty of it is you can make them in advance. You can make them the day before and enjoy being with your guests when your guests are here, not stressing at the last minute. You dust your potato into little squares. We're making here a terrine of about 1 kilo, so you may need about 500 to 600 grams of potato. That's a nice potato I want you to do. You put them in your pan, like that, and why the yellow? It's because I will have a bit of saffron strand in it, which is this. Just a pinch of saffron strand in the potato. You need to strain your potato in a bowl. Then we strain them, like that. Piece of butter, which is here. Okay, about 100 grams, just melted butter. That's drained slowly. So what's going to happen here with this terrine? We need the bonding ingredient. To hold the terrine together, we need something to bond them together. So it's not only the butter, it's also the potato starch. When the potato starch gets cold, obviously that's going to bond the terrine together, so you can slice it. What's more annoying than putting a cling film into a terrine? Because you need to put a cling film into the terrine in order to remove the products from the mold afterwards. So there is a simple way to do it. You get a cling film on top of the terrine mold like that. Okay. Then you get a bit of water into it. Just water. 2 reasons. The first reason, the water will stick to the corner of the terrines, like that. Okay? I'll stick to the corner and that'll smooth the mold nicely, so you won't have any bubble of air. And most of all, that don't stick to your finger, which is very annoying. So just like that. That's it. And then you can discard the water. Okay, that's your terrine done. Now, that's where it starts to be very interesting and very simple once again. Careful of your butter, just melted. Then, inside the terrine mold, and place them in a terrine like that. Can you see that? Place them in a terrine like that. Very simple. The other one, same thing, on the other side. Okay. You see what I'm doing? It's really straightforward. And if you've got some gap on both sides, all you have to do is to cut a bit of fillet like that and put it on both sides. You see that? Just remove the fish and put it on the bottom. Now we'll do the side. Same thing for the side. One side on here. That's it. And one side, obviously, on the other side, like that. Now, get the rest of the fish nicely done on a corner. And on both sides here also. Side like that, and like that. You don't need to do the both hands of it. You don't need to do the ends of it because the first slices you do will be exactly the same than the other one. So you don't waste anything, don't put anything on both sides, you don't need. Put it here, slightly crushed, got in a bowl. Discard the water, and get potato inside here. So, bit of potato inside the bowl. Bit of potato inside the bowl here, just cooked. Slightly overcooked, very important, because we're going to crush them. So they need to be slightly overcooked. Dill, fresh dill, inside. Here we go. The fresh dill inside the bowl. Then lemon. Just a zest of lemon. Then we need salt and pepper. Always seasoning, don't forget the salt and the pepper. Salt and pepper. And then the melted butter goes inside also. Here we go. Okay, so now you can use a spoon, or like me, you use your hand. It's nothing more beautiful using your hand when you're cooking. And you get your potato crushed inside the terrine mold. Okay, just on the bottom like that, just the first layers inside the terrine mold. Can you see that? So what we've done so far, cook some potato, get some fish in a terrine, that's all. Next, you've got the salmon. You remember the salmon? So you can use salmon or you can use smoked trout. Just straight in the middle like that, and you push it down. Little piece on the other side, push it down like that. Okay? Then your rest of your potato can go on top. That's it. My terrine here, to close it up, the rest of your smoked mackerel on top. I've got another piece which I kept. So you need your terrine to be slightly over the top, maybe a few millimeters over the top, 2 or 3 millimeters over the top, in order to have a gap when you press them down. Cling film, both sides first. You see the cling film you put at the beginning, both sides. So when you do that, tap it a little bit. Get this here and the both corners on the other side. Okay. So now you need to have a cling film. And we need to wrap it up, because remember, we said we make the terrine the day before or a few hours before. You get some cling film on the table, like that. And then you get your terrine mold, and you just press it down like that. And press it like this. Then, with a cling film, you can roll up. That's a 10 minutes job, 10-15 minute job, because you need to cook the potato, obviously. But that's your first terrine done. I'm going to do a quick dressing, which is more a concasse, a little concasse to put on top of it. When you serve it, you get it on a plate, put this little concasse, fresh concasse of lemon with anchovies, with tomato on top of it just before you serve it. And once again, that's very easy. You get some anchovies, which you dice. Not a lot, because I'm just going to show you for one plate. Dice some anchovies. In a bowl. Get some salt, pepper. Not too much salt. Get anchovies, spring onion, tomato. Dice the tomato. Little brunoise or little square. Very easy. Inside. Then a little bit of lemon juice. Then spring onion. Bit of spring onion, so that's very nice and fresh, this. There we go. And a bit of dill, because we used some dill already. So here we've got spring onion, tomato, anchovies, lemon juice, and dill. And of course, salt and pepper. Don't forget the salt and pepper. May have a bit of olive oil into it, just to get it loose a little bit. You see that just a concasse to go on top. Very, very simple. Now I can get my plate and get our terrine sorted. This is my terrine. It has been in the fridge for 15 minutes, but the ideal situation will be to leave it 2 or 3 hours in the fridge because I want to show you, okay? So don't be impatient as I am, but that's the way to do it. You slice it, remove the cling film around the terrine mold. Then the both side, if you see the both side, the way I done it, this side and that side after, the both side like that, you turn them all the way around and put your hand on the cling film and remove slowly the terrine, and that's your terrine's done. Now we can slice it. Look at that, that's a beautiful, beautiful terrine. Very, very easy to do. So we're going to present it on the plate now. This is not expensive at all, and this is a very good party food. Something you can make in advance. The day before, you don't have to stress when your guests arrive, just have to slice it and put it on the plate. So I've got a plate here. And you remove the cling film. Don't forget to remove the cling film. There we go. Don't forget to remove the cling film, if not you may have a few surprises. So you can cut it. You can cut it as a slices, or you can serve it whole and the guests can cut it themselves. Or you can also serve it as a starter, thinner slices, or as a main course, bigger slices. If it's a main course, slice them thicker and put them in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So because you've got all your elements, you've got your potato, you've got your fish, just have to bit of a bit of crunchy salad on it and you're done. Your main course is done. That's our terrine. Okay, then little dressing to serve with it, or around it, which is anchovies, a little sprig of dill, and a slice of lemon. 10 minutes, 15 minutes work for a good enjoyment. Very easy terrine, one of my favorites. You can do it at home.